Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, I got the audio fixed-ish a little. I tried working on it a little bit in between. Don't have the normal mic that we use, so I'm having to use the headset mic, not as good. Right now, we are going to be about to be running. What am I saying? We are running Converse versus UAH, University of Alabama. We just saw them playing Converse with Garchomp on tank, Vader, evil Darth Vader on DPS, as we saw at our last event. Icy Sniper, new face on the Converse team here, running DPS. Chance on support, and Arlanta also on support. Probably going to be going beast mode, potentially. Winners of our last event, back at it again, maybe going for a two-peat. Maybe someone will dethrone the king. The king dethroners could be University of Alabama UAH, which we just saw them run with Vespid on tank, Worm on DPS, Opal Bison on DPS, Smoes on support, and Shrub also on support. Now, I believe that they currently are doing map pick. Actually, I lied. We are also on Ilios again. They banned Freya and Diva. We're loading straight into the map. And this time, yes, I did get the teams on the right order. Thank you, Growing HIV. If that's even your name. I believe that we do have a 3-minute delay running this time. So no more cheating scandals, which, I mean, that didn't happen, but hopefully no cheating scandals this time. Looks like Converse is going to be running, oh my goodness, every single character's name just left my brain all at once. They're going to be running Lucio, Kiri, Hazard, Emre, and probably Soj or Vendetta. I would assume Vendetta because of how busted. UAH is going to be running the Vendetta, Soj, Lucio, Kiri, Vendetta. Ooh, Juno maybe just for TP out of spawn? No, they did. Okay, it is just for TP out of spawn. I want that Garchomp POV. They're quickly on the point. Ezekiel actually going Echo. I like that pick. I'm a big Echo fan. Some high, fast battles up on the far right instantly. Garchomp instantly taken off the map almost. Instantly taken off the map almost doesn't make a lot of sense. He was pushed off the map but didn't die is a good way. Ezekiel going for a cheeky little flank. Get some big stickies. Having to use Suzu really early. Opal Bison, huge pick early on. That's a big win for them on this point. They might have just won. They need to get these finishing kills. They do get that Echo. 2 more over here. Arlanta trying to get out and does make the TP out. It's something that you do want to see. Not a horrible fight loss. They're able to regroup pretty fast. Chance looking to run up on this left side. Hazard's already here. Might get Vader early. It's a little scary if I was Vader. But Arlanta gets taken out by Opal Bison. Opal Bison is looking like a little... Never mind. Opal Bison got taken out by Vader. Evil Darth Vader is now on the run on him. Vespid, oh, barely holding on. Just had to use everything. Great wall from him, but not enough. Worm is going to be holding this edge. Converse looks like they might have this point. Worm not going to give it to him for free. Shrub gets a nice little pick right there. I'm not even on his POV. Arlanta trying to get rid of this Smoes. They're not giving this up for free. Arlanta almost in the hole. Opal Bison comes in. They got it all the way up to 53. Those are pretty good stall. We need some of this. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Again, alert. I want some of this Opal Bison POV. He's been coming in. He's been doing some scary things. Still only 50 to ult. So maybe I am just cheesing. That is a huge Emre ult coming in. Maybe he can get a pick or two. Really early, though. Kind of just... beat to engage. They're using Hazard ult also. Arlanta is out. Oh, Chance ends up falling off the map? We have to pause real quick. I do not know the pause commands. It come with Eggwell. It come with Eggwell. Let me look up. Player keyboard messed up. That is not good. Am I needed is the bigger question. Sir Waffles, Knox villains winning it all. Potentially, that's a strong chance. But who knows? Death stares me down. Smoes is saying that. Let's get the Smoes POV. And it in fact did stare him down. Shrub hiding in this corner with Worm. They're out on point. They did cap. Questionable rail. I do actually like the rail. That's the ego rail. I think you got to have those egos sometimes, especially whenever you're going up against the last tournament's champs. You just want to, sometimes you got to have that ego, Huge hazard ult from Garchomp, able to get Opal Bison here. Trading the beat with the Kitsune. Garchomp going deep. Is he able to get Shrub? He is, just barely. Oh my goodness, Garchomp. Moving like OG Chris Smoove right now. Able to save his Echo. Taking the point. 99% right now for Alabama. That could be really good for them. Only one fight for them to win right now. Vader taking a lot of damage early on. Worm ended up switching over to Emre off of Soj right after that ult. So maybe that was just a switch play. I've thrown a little of those before. Looking at this Lucio and Smoes. Garchomp taken out really early. Ezekiel getting on Worm. Good trade. Ezekiel with 2. I'm really slow on these switches, aren't I, y'all? Ezekiel able to also get Vespid, Opal Bison, and Smoes are the only 2 left. It's a 2v4, 2v3 right now. Not really something that you want to see. This should be last fight. Man, this is a really close game. These are the kind of games that you come to Knoxville for, though. Garchomp looking to engage. I'm hearing some people yelling for the other game. Hazard ult on Garchomp. That's a great wall for him, but he just cannot live the damage. Opal Bison does throw ult and kills the Garchomp with it. Beat on U of A's side, UAH's side. Opal Bison just trying to find him something. Gets a nice pick on the, the hit on the Lucio. They see the Emre, he's targeting him. Vader's doing what he can to live, and he's doing a decent job. That's ult from Worm. Hits the wall, and he is able to get Arlanta. That's a big kill. Does some big damage to Vader, and they don't get to stop the point. 99 to 100. Alabama getting that point. That's a really, really big win for them. This is a different team from last year, I'll tell you what. This is a different Alabama than we saw last year at the Knox Esports LAN 2. They've really stepped up their game. I don't know. I think they maybe have gotten all 6 of the Section 8 stones and have gotten the LTG gauntlet. That could, I feel like that's a big game changer here, It's not common that you get to see all that. I wish that I didn't have this. I don't know how to get this giant thing off the side of my screen. I don't know how to get their player cards off. Oh. It was one button. Worm walking in. Running almost literally the exact same teams. Looking to get some early picks on. Vespid is deep right now. They're not really they trade picks, but you don't want to trade the tank. Garchomp, now he's hungry. He's hungry. He wants all this food to fill his big belly, and he is full. If it wasn't for Ezekiel and Chance taking all of his final blows. Now they're really fighting just to stay for this map. This is the seeding game still again. Every team will be playing each other once. Opal Bison just kind of swinging on the tank right now. It's hard for him to peek whenever that Ezekiel is really just kind of staring at him. He kind of... Ezekiel's looking to hunt someone. Oh, he's looking for a prey. Doesn't want to use his beam just yet. Perfect time. Trading 2 for 2. Atlanta and Vader goes down for Worm and Shrub. Almost like equal trades, quite literally. Opal Bison gets a huge kill on Chance right there. Just barely misses his overhead and can't make it out. And he almost lives that too. Garchomp is just feeling himself this game, but he's stuck in a tight space. He does make it out. That's a nice making out. That's a not making out. That's a good way to... All right, let's move on. They have beat right now. Instant Kitsune there from Arlanta. Dropping the beat a little late. Worm does get taken out. Copy is also coming out. They trade with the ults. Oh my goodness. Vespid is just trying to do whatever he can to win. They're able to take out Garchomp here, and they do win the fight. Just using 2 ults. Able to take out Ezekiel at the very end there. Vader does have ult. Chance has ult. Worm also has his. This could be a really solid fight here. I expect Worm to ult early, or they're going to Kitsune. Maybe Vader is going to ult early on here. They're trading, but they also trade the beat. I don't know if he can live up there. Oh my goodness, Vader gets the flying kill with the Lucio up there somehow. Converse is probably looking like they have won this round. Vespid taken out. Smose is looking to just try and potentially run down here and get a touch. But Garchomp's ready for him. Garchomp smells him there. He can't even move. He's running it deep. And someone gets a touch. Opal Bison able to get a touch. Excuse me. Big bird. And they can't get a second one to keep it going. Unlucky. That is 1-1 here. This was a lot stronger showing from Converse. Maybe Converse just had to wake up a little. Get the jitterbugs out. This is coming from the reigning kings. Converse University. For us. I think that this one could be anyone's map. That first one was a lot closer, though. We were going back and forth. I'm not too sure where... Uh-oh. Tabbed out button. This could be going anywhere right now. Zika with the TP. Ooh, techie Vespid rollout. Garchomp's already on left. He's looking like he just wants to go on someone early. Oops. Opal Bison taken out real early, just a little out of position, but they trade support. They trade a support. Arlanta goes out for it. Garchomp is deep. Garchomp is so deep. I don't know if he lives this. He is. Oh, 1 HP. Can't make it out. Vader looking to trade anything here. They do actually trade Worm. Garchomp does get his 1. I didn't notice that. And is that off the map? I believe. Vespid. Oh, he does make it back in. Vader is just running for his life right now. Luckily, he does have reinforcements. Garchomp is back to try and help him. Garchomp taking a fair bit of damage pretty early on. Oh, they're not in the fight. This is a bad POV for me. Worm is just going to have to get out. Looks like this fight is completely lost. And I missed all the action. Like a boss. Trying to stall. Does get a little bit of a touch. Stalls it for a little bit. Decent for the reset. Does catch wave too, so that'll be pretty good. Vader, 20 to ult. We're going to have a lot of ults coming up here. Maybe they can get beat to challenge it too. Arlanta almost has Kitsune. Shrub almost has Kitsune. Lots of ults coming up right now. Vespid just gets caught up there. Not the position that you really want to be moving in. Stuck in some sticky peanut butter potentially. Opal Bison is able to get out, just barely though. Got the hair of his chinny chin chin. Kitsune coming out from Arlanta. Trading the Kitsune. Opal Bison is struggling to hold on. Echo copy onto the Hazard. We get a Garchomp Hazard ult. Beat coming out from Smoes. And another Hazard ult coming out from Vespid. Shrub getting one, Smoes getting another. This is looking really good too. Arlanta gets one on Smoes, Vespid on Ezekiel. Just Arlanta and Hazard for Garchomp. Garchomp having to take the one before. Is he really Thanos? At least not right now. He didn't choose to activate the gauntlet. Vader is pushed up a little, looking to get some damage. Worm does have ult. Chance has beat for it, though. But Opal Bison is also really, really close to that Vendetta ult. Vespid, thinking he's sneaky, looking like Shaq behind the tree. Everyone knows you're here. Oh my gosh, he is Shaq behind the tree. Because he gets an early pick on Vader! Oh, maybe not! And the beat coming out to save Vader's life, which means Worm will get a free ult. Let me get on the Worm. Vespid getting to Ezekiel, dying to his own stickies, trying to get Worm in the air, and Garchomp taken out. 63-70. Alabama just took the lead here. This is looking really good for them. They got shaken up a little bit last map. Maybe they just got too comfortable. Or not last map, the last point. They just got too comfortable after that first point win. Opal Bison does have ult coming up here. And this could very well be last fight if they win. I don't think anyone else is able to get it. Shaquille O'Neal hiding behind the tree right over there. Garchomp really looking to get hungry on Shrub. Goes deep, having to use wall to live. Forcing point. Playing in a decent place, chooses to get out. I like that play. Opal Bison does have ult. He's holding it just to get a pick of someone who's out of place. Garchomp, can he hold on here? That's a big ult coming out from Vespid. Kitsune from Shrub. Oh, Vespid! Struggling to live, just having to do everything in that corner. Invader and Ezekiel, just Ezekiel. Can he clutch? And he has copy. Don't know if that was the best copy, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And that is the map win for University of Alabama, and that's a huge, huge win for them. After last year's performance, these guys have completely changed. Play of the game, Vespid, let's see. This is probably the worst skin you could ever use, Vespid. I hope you are watching this and you hear this calm. I hope that you are watching. Traps him in the corner, hunts down Garchomp. Garchomp was a little bit of Thanos in that second point, but luckily that's a nice game win for U of H. And I will see you guys back for the next game in just a bit.